All right, let's take a look at the Pioneer Library System's fabulous database, Learning Express, that has free test prep that is going to help out so much for all of those AP tests. So you can get to the Pioneer Library System by going to pioneerlibrarysystem.org. We have it linked on our library webpage for the Norman North Library under Student Resources. It's also linked in this Canvas page if you're looking at it on your teacher's Canvas course. Lots of different ways to get to it, but regardless, you'll start off at the Pioneer Library System. Then under Learning Resources, if you click on Research and Homework, gives you this A to Z list, and then you can just go to the L's. And then the Learning Express library is right there. So once you get to here, you will have to type in your public library card number, which your librarians can help you with, or you can use Pioneer Library System's chat service. There's a few different ways you can make sure you get this correct number and PIN so that you can actually access it. And then Learning Express will load. There are also test prep stuff for the ACT, SAT, all sorts of things. There's things for there's a writing help. There's job resume help. All sorts of things on here as well. But we're gonna look at the AP test prep. So college admissions test prep. Go to prepare for your AP exam. There we go. Oof, that didn't come up right away. Sometimes it might be a little glitchy. You might just have to refresh your page if that happens. But so, wow, look at all these AP tests I can look at now and get all the cool free practice for. So I'm going to click on US History just as an example. So for most of them, there will be at least a test guide and at least 1 to 2 practice tests. For this one, there's also a flash review. So it just kind of depends on the test what resources are there. Now, the next step, so say you are like, man, I'm ready to take this practice exam. You do have to make an account with Learning Express. So you would click on register, and then it just needs your email, and you just have to create a password for it. So I just use my school email. Your password is your business, so whatever you need to make it. Then you log in. Ooh, took a second. And then you can actually access all of these resources. The reason why it makes you have an account is because then it keeps track of your status of your tests and all of that. So I want to take my test, so I click on Start Test. And then the last thing to really look at is there are a couple different ways you can take this practice test. They have it set up where one they give you all the info about the test itself, even a nice little good luck. Gives you all of these resources and things on how to do it. And then you choose how you actually take it. So you can take a simulation test, which means the timer doesn't stop until the time's up. So you can take the test as if you're actually taking the test to see how you would do. There's also this practice one where you can see answer explanations after you've finished. If the test is timed, the timer will display but will not be enforced. So you could always just, exit out and then go back to it later or whatever. And this learner option where you can view the answers to each question as you go along the way to help you study. Now, for the multiple choice, you'll get a diagnostic score afterwards. After you finish this test, it'll give you all of that, especially if you do the simulation one. For the writing ones, then it'll give you some examples of what essays would have gotten those certain scores. So you can kind of compare your written response to ones that have gotten certain scores. So it's not going to perfectly grade your essay, but it'll still give you that time simulation, and it'll still be pretty close. I mean, you could read yours and look at the one that has the top score and be like, yeah, that's totally the same thing, or ooh, no, I got to work on that. So, Learning Express, really awesome resource. Good luck on those AP tests, and if you want just a little bit more help, this is a great resource to check out.